Frank Sinatra was one of the most influential and successful singers of the 20th century. His voice, style, and charisma captivated millions of fans around the world. He recorded over 1,200 songs, many of which became classics and standards in the American songbook. We will explore some of his most popular songs and the stories behind them. 1. Fly Me to the Moon. This song was originally titled In Other Words and was written by Bart Howard in 1954. It was first recorded by Kay Ballard, but it was Sinatra's version that made it famous. He recorded it in 1964 with Count Basie and his orchestra for his album It Might As Well Be Swing. The song became closely associated with NASA's Apollo missions, as it was played during the first lunar landing in 1969. Sinatra's rendition is smooth, swinging and romantic, expressing his desire to fly to the moon with his lover and see the stars. 2. Theme from New York, New York. This song was written by John Kander and Fred Ebb for the 1977 film New York, New York, starring Liza Minnelli and Robert De Niro. The film was a flop, but the song became a hit when Sinatra recorded it in 1980 for his album Trilogy, Past, Present, Future. It quickly became the unofficial anthem of New York City, celebrating its energy, diversity, and resilience. Sinatra's version is triumphant and tender, capturing his love for the city that never sleeps. 3. My Way. This song is perhaps Sinatra's most iconic and personal song. It was based on a French song called Comme de Habitude, as usual, which was rewritten in English by Paul Anka. Anka tailored the lyrics to fit Sinatra's life and career, as he was approaching retirement in 1968. Sinatra recorded it in 1969 for his album My Way, and it became an instant classic. The song reflects Sinatra's pride, defiance, and gratitude for his achievements, despite the challenges and regrets he faced along the way. 4. Strangers in the Night. This song was composed by Bert Kaempfert, a German bandleader, for a film called A Man Could Get Killed. The lyrics were written by Charles Singleton and Eddie Snider. Sinatra recorded it in 1966 for his album of the same name, and it became his first no-one hit since 1955. The song is a romantic ballad about two strangers who fall in love at first sight. Sinatra's version is smooth, sensual, and mysterious, featuring his famous scat singing at the end. 5. Something Stupid. This song was written by C. Carson Parks and originally recorded by him and his wife Gail Foote in 1966. Sinatra heard it on the radio and decided to record it as a duet with his daughter Nancy Sinatra in 1967 for his album The World We Knew. It became his second no-one hit that year. The song is a playful and charming confession of love, with a touch of self-deprecation. Sinatra's version is sweet, harmonious, and fun, showcasing his chemistry with his daughter. 6. The Way You Look Tonight. This song was written by Jerome Kern and Dorothy Fields for the 1936 film Swing Time, starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. It won the Academy Award for Best Original Song that year. Sinatra recorded it in 1964 for his album Days of Wine and Roses, Moon River, and other Academy Award winners. It became one of his signature songs and a favorite among couples for their first dance at weddings. Sinatra's version is elegant, warm, and heartfelt, expressing his admiration for his lover's beauty. 7. That's Life. This song was written by Dean Kaye and Kelly Gordon in 1963 and first recorded by Marion Montgomery. Sinatra recorded it in 1966 for his album of the same name, and it became a top 5 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. The song is a bluesy and upbeat anthem about overcoming life's struggles and setbacks with optimism and perseverance. Sinatra's version is powerful, spirited, and inspiring, reflecting his own resilience and determination. 8. Luck Be a Lady. This song was written by Frank Loesser for the 1950 musical Guys and Dolls, where it was sung by Marlon Brando in the film adaptation. Sinatra recorded it in 1963 for his album Reprise Musical Repertory Theater Presents, Guys and Dolls, original music from the motion picture soundtrack. He also performed it in the 1964 film Robin and the Seven Hoods, where he played a gangster. The song is a gambling metaphor for romance, where the singer hopes that his lady will stay faithful and loyal to him. Sinatra's version is confident, swaggering, and charismatic, showcasing his vocal range and acting skills. 9. Come Fly With Me. This song was written by Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Cahn for Sinatra's 1958 album of the same name, which was a concept album about traveling around the world. The song is an invitation to join Sinatra on a romantic adventure across the globe, from exotic locations to familiar places. Sinatra's version is lively, joyful, and inviting, featuring a big band arrangement by Billy May. 10. Fly Me to the Moon. This song was originally titled In Other Words and was written by Bart Howard in 1954. It was first recorded by Kay Ballard, but it was Sinatra's version that made it famous. He recorded it in 1964 with Count Basie and his orchestra for his album It Might As Well Be Swing. The song became closely associated with NASA's Apollo missions, as it was played during the first lunar landing in 1969. Sinatra's rendition is smooth, swinging, and romantic, expressing his desire to fly to the moon with his lover and see the stars. These are just some of the many popular songs that Frank Sinatra recorded in his long and illustrious career. He was a master of interpreting and delivering songs with emotion, style, and personality. He left behind a legacy of music that will continue to inspire and entertain generations to come.